Build the website you need.
Huh? If this is the song you're playing, we can all sing along!
Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship our Binks's brew. Sea wind blows to where, who knows, the waves will be our guide. Or across the ocean's tide, rays of sunshine far and wide. Birds they sing of cheerful things in circles passing by. Bid farewell to Waver's town, say so long to Port Renown. Sing a song, it won't be long before we're casting off. Cross the gold and silver seas, a salty spray puts us at ease. Day and night to our delight, the voyage never rests. Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship our Binks's brew.
Yo, ladies and gents, we're back. How we all doing? It's Saturday night. How we all doing? Yes, to those of you that are here, make sure you crush that subscribe button if you are somehow new and you would like to see more. Also crush the bell so you get a notification every single time I go live or release any other content. Make sure to crush the like button too. Please and thank you ever so much. Helps the channel's algorithm. Thank you. And I'm getting the live chat, ladies and gents. Come and join the conversation. Getting seriously worried about you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm enjoying a song. A little sea shanty for everybody. A nice little sea shanty. Yo. My goodness, how are we all doing? Yes, we had a meeting today. That's why the show is a little bit later than usual. We actually thought it was going to be fine, and then it came to the day before, and we realised that, oh, bugger, we've got a show on. We've got a meeting. And so we're like, oh, it's going to run over. I can make it for 8:30. So, how are we all diddly doodling? I hope you're all well. Yeah, it's the weather's, today it's been really clammy. Thank God for that rain, because, oh my God, it's cleared the air up so much. But yes, how we all doing? Ed, how we doing? Everybody else? Like I keep saying, subscribe, like, get in the chat. It's nice to see you all again. And yeah, unfortunately, we didn't have a show on Wednesday due to the fact that I had no news. I had nothing. I had about maybe 10 minutes worth of content, and that is to talk to you about the events, etc. And my usual greetings, the basics. So I was like, probably best that we kind of wait till Saturday, because I've got nothing. We've got nothing for the show, and I'm not going to do a show. Come on, hi, doodles. I'm not doing that. So, Ed, how we doing? I'm not sure if you're coming on through Zoom, because you've just gone. Basically, I haven't been told that much. I haven't been told an awful lot. All I know is about we've been in talks with another artist. But I've been really busy behind the scenes. I've been really busy with my own stuff and my own life. So this week, I don't know everything. I just know bits and pieces. Ed has all the information. So I don't know whether Ed is wanting to come on for Zoom again, and he's going to talk and go through everything. I don't know what's going on. So, hello, Paul. How are we doing? But yes, as the saying goes, here we go. My goodness. It was explosive, but yes, it was indeed. So we are back. We are back. Alrighty. That's the way. I like it. Everybody, make sure you're hydrated, especially with this heat at the moment. This heat is absolutely dumb. I couldn't even sleep last night. I couldn't. I struggled. I struggled to sleep last night. I had to be up for early hours, and so I'm like, I can't sleep. Is anybody else like that? If it's too hot, you just can't sleep. It's too uncomfortable. Like it was like, I think it was like 18, 19 degrees last night. I can't sleep. I can't do it. But Ed, are you wanting to jump on with Zoom? What is it that you wanted to do tonight? Because like I said, I don't know everything because I've been busy with my own stuff, and with my own life. And Ed knows everything. I just know bits and pieces. So I'm guessing Ed's coming on for the Zoom. I don't know 100% yet. Oh, yep. I'm guessing. Yo, 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 yo. Gather up all of the crew. It's time to shape our Banks' brews. All right. Invitation has been sent to Eduardo, Edwina. But yes, how are we all doing? I hope that you're all absolutely fine and dandy. I hope you're all doing well. And here comes Ed. Ed has come in. And his audio is connected. Hello, Ed!
Hello, I'm getting seriously worried about you.
Right, what's wrong? Am I not allowed to be happy?
Sea shanties this week. Last week bagpipes. You know, I'm getting.
Last week was not bagpipes.
It was some weird
It was a
that you were
violin.
playing. No, it was definitely
a violin
weird.
and a beat.
Yeah, definitely
It was
weird.
a
Put it
violin
that
and
way.
a beat.
So, but yeah, we're getting there. How's my mic this evening, everybody?
Apparently, my mic's not up to scratch, and I know that's a bit of a fib because my mic, I go back and listen to the stuff. I go back and watch stuff. I don't know, I don't understand why people say it. Like, I go back and I listen to stuff, and I go, right, is the audio perfect? Is this good enough? Is this good enough? And if it's not, guess where the other shows were that weren't good enough? Either it be audio or content-wise. Where are they? They're deleted. You can't see them. You can't view them. Because I'm a perfectionist. I'm like that with my own YouTube channel, and I'm like that with this YouTube channel. So if it's not a fit because I'm literally sat here, full volume on here, which is my my Roadcaster, full volume on here on Streamlabs, full volume, and I go back and listen. And I go, you can hear me perfectly clear.
Yeah, no, as I say, it sounds all right in my head, so I can't comment. So
Like,
yeah, where we
Ed can hear me, and you lot can hear me.
That's it. But yeah, so that's fine. Right, Brent, again, stories and news tonight. We've got a bit of big news, actually, to be fair. As people know, we've been at a meeting tonight, and it's an interesting one. Firstly, I'm going to do the elephant in the room regarding the festival that's going on in the park. So I'm only going to say this once, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
We've had a meeting, and the council are now reviewing everything because it's come to light that the committee meeting that the licence was issued with may have not gone to policy of council. So they're now reviewing everything. So I'm going to say no more about that because that's not to say too much about it while they do the investigation. So that's where we're up to on that. Moving on, the more interesting bit now. As people know, you start seeing it on the telly now, and I've actually been quite shocked that Sky's now got Christmas films on.
What, already?
Yep, you heard that already. There's a channel
It's
that
in the
they've
middle of
sent.
bloody summer.
Yep, they've got a channel on Sky which has nothing but Christmas
But
films
why
on.
have they done that?
Well, I don't know. I think they're building up to it. You know.
What do you mean building up to it? Summer, literally, bat smack dab in the middle of it.
But yeah, as I say, I know Paul Knight. He's a gentleman that runs the Coastwell Festival in the end. Paul Knight.
I mean,
Oh,
Paul.
all right, I don't know Paul
you
yet.
You can see that, but nothing's gone ahead yet because they're reviewing it.
Yeah, it's always as I say, if it goes ahead,
confirmed yet. They're
we have
reviewing it.
we have had confirmation, however, that if it goes ahead, there will not be a second one. The council are quite adamant on that because of the amount of problems that's been caused to the objectors. But that's fine. As I say, I'm not going to. Why are we bothered about the Coast Road Festival, by the way? Quite
I'm
simply.
pretty sure that we actually spoke about this on a previous
Yeah,
show.
no, I'll do it. I'll do it quickly. Quite simply because they are saying that there's animals and stuff in the park. They have posted photographs of myself and my family and the other objectors on social media.
There's a bit of
And they're
harassment in there as well, I believe.
oh yes, and they're supposed to be a professional company. That's not why I call
And
professional.
so I'm just sort of sat back here and going,
It's got to the point that solicitors are involved and it's going to get very, very messy, very, very expensive for everybody involved. But I'm not going to go any more into that because at the end of the day, it's being reviewed now, so that's not a problem at all. I'm just going to leave it at that and then move on from there. But in the flip side of it, we have some amazing news. We've got Dua Lipa. Well,
Dua Lipa. It's Lipa.
yeah, Dua Lipa, I don't know.
Lipa.
Yeah, Lipa, I don't know. We've got all right. We've got Dua Lipa, Dewey there.
Dua Lipa. And she's an amazing tribute to Dua Lipa. Ed sent us the footage and whatnot, and the reels of her. They sent us the footage, and I was honest. I said she sounds great. I think she'd be great for the younger demographic, because she's at this moment one of the big pop artists in the world right now. So she'll be massive for younger folks, especially girls. So that'll be a fun one. And I believe she's for this year, is it? You've muted yourself.
I have. I'm back again. No, I had a quick phone call coming there. That's fine. Yeah, no, I said we've got but yeah, basically, you are correct. It shouldn't be in Barrow Park. I am going to cover this point quickly because obviously people in the chat are dealing with it. We've said point blank they are arguing over 3 hours.
Dan, this room is a spare room. This is not my room.
No, he doesn't have that much furniture.
You little shizer. So basically, my bedroom is outside this door, and I turn to my left. That's my bedroom.
That baby seat, that's when he comes in my car.
Is a spare room.
So no, that baby seat.
There's a bed in here because basically, my this is my mum's old house. Her and the family used to live here a lot. And then when they had my mother, she went off, lived on her own, whatever. She had me. That was it. She wasn't in this house. We had our own house. And then her brother and one of her sisters, they had both these rooms. So
it's a spare room, basically, with a spare bed in case you get visitors.
They don't live here. They haven't lived here in about 10 years or so now.
Yeah,
so
but anyway,
this room's a spare room, so everything gets put in here. Everything doesn't get used.
That's why you're in there.
That. Like if I show you this bit here, because you can't see all this shit here. You can't see it.
You don't want to. Trust me, don't show me your car seat.
I'm not showing them. But all
don't show them your car seat that you use when you get.
It's
don't show.
Literally just mess, and that's why this camera is moved over here, so you can't see that.
Yeah, don't show them.
It's fine because we can throw that away. But
yeah, well,
granddad
don't show him. Don't, whatever you do, don't show them the car seat you use when you get in my car. I don't want to show
Shut
them.
up. Yes, you will,
All right,
Shiner.
going back to the chats, because obviously people have commented. So I'll quickly cover this. One of the objectors approached the rugby club in Barrow and asked them if they would take the event, if they were going to stop it from going ahead in Barrow Park. And the rugby club said, yes, we will happily take the event. So what we're basically arguing over is they want to do it till 10:30 in the evening. The residents don't want it. That's been quite clear. There's been a number of residents. The licence committee was flawed. We've said, look, we've got no problem with the event going ahead. In fact, we welcome the event going ahead.
And I love the exaggeration there, James. That's not because that's where all the other mics and everything and headphones are for the broadcaster. And that's been there for about
7 years.
Since the last show. Since the last show.
But yeah,
so basically, take it to the one before that because I no longer need to log the broadcaster because I just use my phone and mic, etc. Because we got a mobile phone microphone, so I just use that. So that stuff there is just left there because I still use it every so often. If I'm doing any content and I've got people here and we're doing podcasts sort of content.
Daniel, nice easy one for that question. No, I'm not part of the council. However, I do have the councils here and quite a lot of events and quite a lot of things that happen in the town. But yeah, basically, we took all the evidence that we've got, including all the abuse me and other people have received in relation to objectors. And the councillor that we deal with is is part of the scrutiny committee, which basically means they get to oversee what the council does and does not do, and what councillors do and do not do. And he is not impressed in the slightest of everything that's gone on. So he has assured us, not only in person, but also put it in writing, that this event will not ever be getting repeated in Barrow Park by these organisers. And as I say, it should be a good event for the town. We're not saying it's not going to be a good event.
The thing is, a lot
what
of
we're
people
saying
are
is
claim that we're saying that it's not going to be good. We're not saying that it's not. It's just that it's the wrong place or the wrong area.
It's the wrong place, and it's too late. If they want to do it to 10:30 in the evening, it's the wrong place. The arguments he put forward at the committee meeting quite clearly.
That's not the park because why?
Oh, it is very expensive to be fair. Well, no, I'll tell you what it is. They lied.
Many other places that you were not going to get this kind of headache with.
No, I'll put it this way.
You got the rugby, you got Barrow, you got Strawberry Fields.
But yeah, I'll put it this way, right?
That's just the name three that you could have used. But they chose the park. And I'm like, why though?
But my point is quite simple at the end of the day, and I'll answer them questions quite simple at the end of the day. They turned round and they said at the meeting that they were going to turn round and there was plenty ample parking, which there wasn't. There was plenty ample people to leave at the end of the night, and they made, if I'm honest, some really exaggerated comments. And because of that fact, they turned round quite bluntly, to be fair, and lied their ass off. And I'm going to say it, they lied their ass off. And because of that fact, we brought this evidence to the council and to the head of the council. I'm talking the actual councillors, and a lot of them are not impressed that this even got passed. However, as they said, it got passed. There's not a lot they can do about it. However, they are reviewing it, and if there is a way that they can legally stop this event from going on till that late in the evening, they intend to do it. Because what not a lot of people realise is a week before their licensing committee, there was a fun fair supposed to go in Barrow Park. And the day before the event, this is why I find it's amusing, these organisers jumping up and down saying it's going to go ahead, it's going to go ahead. The day before the fun fair was meant to go in the park contacted them and cancelled them, stating that they didn't want damage to the park grass and stuff. And again, that's being reviewed. And if it's found to be correct, which we know it is, I've seen the letter from the fun fair company, then there's nothing stopping the council turning around and doing exactly the same thing in this event. And what we're saying is, we're all for the event. I'll even promote it on here if they prepared to change their finishing time till 7 p.m, which is what all the residents want. It's what all the national organisations want, and that includes Natural England, the Bat Protection Society, etc., etc. But they just think they are basically going to do what they want, and that's the end of it. But I can assure them, and I can assure all the listeners, even if this event goes ahead, we ain't going to go away because this is just a blight on the wildlife of this area, especially when you've now got at Ron Ed. A company trying to come in and build leisure parks and all sorts of stuff up there. And they've got national media and they're fighting it all the way. And to be fair, we intend to do the same to make sure that this doesn't, to find a better word for it, blight the town. Because they haven't got a great reputation. The last place they did it at, but I'm not going to go into that and say that's with the council, but I can't really say too much more. But yeah, me personally, next week, all I will say is next weekend, which is when this event takes place, in the Barrow as well, which I know is having a huge effect on it, we have the one and only amazing DJ. Go on, do you know who it is? Andy Whitby in Barrow.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I dozed off. I dozed off a bit then. I do apologise. It's been a long day. Oh, nearly dozed off there.
Yeah, no, we've got Andy Whitby. Now we haven't got him. Another club in the town has got him.
Yeah, so I believe it is Cloud9.
It is, and I say the prices of tickets. I'll be honest with you, I was even shocked. Even we couldn't do as cheap as they've done it when we were looking at getting.
Because I think they were, what were they again? 10, 15?
10 quid a ticket, which you can't.
Yeah,
give it,
I was shocked at that. I was like, what?
You know,
Andy Whitby, 10 quid a ticket.
Well, I know when he played the rugby, it was about 15 to 20 quid a ticket to see him.
I was like,
so you know, that's going to be amazing. I know they've got some good beer deals on there, to be fair, because I've been drinking in there. But anyway, that's the point in regard at the event next week. You know, at the park. I'm not going to say too much more about
Paul
that.
Knight stating Strawberry Fields is a great call. It is because it's a decent spot. You've got Ormsgill Football Field.
There's loads of venues. They just chose to have it in the park.
They could have used without that much of an issue.
Yeah, in fact, as I said, if they would have turned around and come to us as the objectors and say, we've decided due to the fact that we haven't sold a lot of tickets, etc., we're going to finish the event at 7 p.m, I would actively go out of my way to promote the arse off it to make sure that everybody knew it was on and it was going to be an amazing show. As they're being pig awkward and think they basically do what they like and to hell with the wildlife, as one of the councils said, which, as I say, he's now under major investigation because of that fact, because he said that the wildlife legislation doesn't matter. And breaking wildlife legislation is okay. Well, it's not okay. He did in front of witnesses, including a reporter that was doing a piece on it.
Oh my God! No, he didn't do it in front of a reporter.
He did a national one, not a local one.
Oh, the absolute dipstick!
So, because of that fact, now they're jumping all over it, as you can understand, to say that Barrow Council, or rather Westmoreland,
if there wasn't a reporter or whatnot, you know, that's, you know, it's not as bad. But you're saying it right in front of a reporter who's doing a big piece on this whole thing. He's doing a big article on it, and you come out and say that. That's bad.
He said, and I'm going to quote him on it, wildlife crime is not really wildlife crime. And when he got pulled on the matter and realised what he said, by that point, it was too late. So, because of that, the council are reviewing it.
Even Billy Big Bollocks, that's all it is.
And I know somebody else...
Coming up with that sort of statement and then backtracking immediately because you've realised what you've just said. Big bollocks.
But by that point, it was too late and it had been done. So this is why I'm saying if it goes ahead this year, which I'll be honest with you, I'll be surprised if it does, but it may do. It all depends on how quickly the council can get the relevant committees together. But if it goes ahead this year, then I can assure that everybody's listening, it will not be going ahead next year. I can guarantee that.
Paul,
because there's going to be too much.
I'm done with all these bullshit names. I'm not even going to read it out. Like, grow up. You're a grown man.
Who's DJ?
Don't say the words. Don't say it. He's trying to call you out.
I know.
He's just being an absolute fanny. Like, just grow up.
Yes, I know.
You people are doing my nutting now.
No, I find them sad.
You're supposed to be adults. Act like it.
Well, no, at the end of the day, I say, you know,
why is it that somebody that's younger than you acts more mature than you?
It's brilliant because it just proves we're getting to them because they've got to come on in and try to do what they're doing. And it proves we're getting to you.
And now you're doing my nutting, coming on doing that sort of crap.
No, it's fine. I don't mind that sort of crap.
I got no time for it. If you want to come on, show some support, whatever, or you want to have a debate, we'll have a debate. And we'll be amicable. We'll be respectful. I don't come on here and talk a load of crap. I don't.
But
That's what I don't do.
yeah, no, I'll put it bluntly and said, if he wants to have an adult conversation, we are here. If you don't want to, that's fine. If he doesn't, that's fine. But at the end of the day, it just proves my point. The amount of abuse we've received as objectors, and not just us, residents as well. It's ridiculous, to be fair. Just because we don't like, we objected, which we legally can do to an event. But that's been dealt with. I can't say too much about that. Like I say, the council are now reviewing everything, all the evidence we've given them.
I'll be back in a second to refill my water.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You go fill your water, I'll carry on. In relation to the other things we've got coming up, as I said, we've got Dua Lipa's coming tomorrow. Not the original one, but the only one in the UK that's actually recommended, we will say, by the original artist. We've got Katy Perry. She's absolutely amazing. And again, not the real Katy Perry, this is a Christmas show we're talking about. And no, I don't ever kick anybody out of the chat, Daniel, because at the end of the day, is it Daniel? I can't see. 1 second.
Yes, Daniel.
Yeah, I don't ever kick anybody out of the chat, Daniel, because at the end of the day, everybody's entitled to an opinion, and I'm not going to turn out to his opinions wrong.
Unless they're being extremely
Abusive. If they're being very, very abusive, then we'll boot them out.
Yeah.
But other than that, they can all have a little joke. It's all fine and good. It just proves my point that we are proving that we're getting to them, and they're getting worried. So, but anyway, that's the first thing. But anyway, back to what I was saying. We've got Pink at Christmas. Again, not the tribute, because she's all these people we get to be fair.
Remember to add tribute to when you say that, because when you say Pinky Christmas, and everyone's like, huh?
Hey, I'll be honest with you.
Stop! Don't forget to say the word tribute.
No, I look at it simple. I have a simple philosophy and things like that. If you want to come to Barrow and get a ticket for 15 quid and think you're going to get to see the real Pink, then you come and buy a ticket, mate, because I'll tell you, I'm Elvis. It's that simple, you know what I mean? Because, so we've got a Pink tribute who's amazing, really good. Katy Perry, who's one of the best in the country, and a Dua Lipa, who's recommended by Dua Lipa herself. And and I will send you the poster, actually, while I've got you online. Then you've got it, so you can do what you want with it and share it where you like. But before that, we've got a couple of other events coming in, and this is what I'm going to let you into. Now, little secret, this is our big. We've got
what
obviously
new weight loss stock?
We've got the ladies' night coming, and I say that's for anybody who wants to come. To be fair, it's entirely up to them. Basically, you'll see naked fellas. That simple, and you'll laugh your head off because the drag is so ridiculously funny. It is ridiculously funny. And as I say, he's damn good at a job. He's worked all over the country. But on the flip side of that, that's fine. But this is a little bit of inside information.
You might. Is that the new one?
That's the new one. That's the new information. That's the new poster. Yep, I'll share that all over when it's going. It's not going out publication yet. I can start sending it, but then you can see who she looks like.
I've downloaded it just in case.
That's fine. We can do that later. But yeah, basically, we've got some information. I got a phone call from Chubby's agent on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right out of the blue, and I've got that on the phone. And, she's great. She messages me all the time, to be fair. And she said, Ed, are you still available at Christmas? I said, well, we might be. Why? She said, well, Kendall's cancelled Chubby. I said, hang on, say that again. She said, yeah, Kendall's cancelled Chubby. I says, what do you mean they've cancelled Chubby? She said, well, basically, exactly what I'm saying. They've cancelled Chubby. They don't want him. She said, and we're not happy anyway because they weren't promoting the event or anything. I said, well,
no,
to be fair, I told you. I said, if I'm honest, I told you that when you came to see us. She went, yeah, this is the point. We couldn't turn around, and I did warn you that's what was happening because again, it's the PC crew around. She said, so would you still like Chubby? I said, well, actually, yes, we would. So she's going away next Friday, we find out, for definite, to have a chat with Chubby, because obviously, I said, Chubby's knocking on in his years. And I said, look, be it, we'll happily come and see you, come see us. So because of that fact, they're now, with a good chance, we're going to have Chubby before Christmas.
Nice.
And that is going to be an amazing event.
Yes.
And if not, then I'll guarantee we'll have him after Christmas because we're the only venue now. And he has told me. And
Spinning
what
the
do you
wheel
call
and
it?
then has to do a forfeit.
Hey, I've done loads of forfeits in my life. You never know what I used to do for a living. So, and yes, it is
The thing is,
interactive, Daniel.
I want to, but when Ed is talking, I don't like to butt in and interrupt. Because that's one thing I've learned doing a podcast is you don't interrupt someone when they're speaking.
Well, you've got something coming up anyway. To be fair, because you've got an interview to do.
Yes.
Dua Lipa.
With who?
Yeah, Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. Stop saying Lipa.
Dua
It's like you're
Lipa.
trying to say
Lipa.
Felipe.
Well, Felipe, yeah, Dua Lipa, yeah. But yes, she wants to interview, so you've got to give her a message. I've sent you details, and she's going to do an interview with you, so you get to say hello and have a chat with
Yes,
her
of
and
course.
see how it all
Like
started out and all
I
that
said,
sort of thing.
I've sent her a message.
Yep,
I
it'll
sent it to
probably
her.
be
I actually
tomorrow
sent it, I
night. To
actually
be
sent
fair,
it to her the other day. But like I said, I've been. Ed knows that I've been busy from away from the shows and stuff like that. So
yes, he's been practicing his moves for the ladies' night. That's what he's been
yeah,
doing, folks. Yeah, I'll see that.
I've got things happening outside of the shows and whatnot, my own life, etc. And I'm a little bit dizzy. I'm a little bit busy. So I've not had much chance. I've not had.
Well,
I've not had
but
much
yeah,
chance
Daniel,
to
we
do
are
an
more
awful
than
lot. So
yeah, Daniel is very more than interactive. This show. If you've got any questions, put them in the chat. We'll
yeah,
answer
of
you.
course. It's just that I
But
don't like interrupting any person that is my guest because at the end of the day, Ed's the guest on the show. This is the Just Small show. So this is what a lot of people need to learn is as a host, we don't talk much. As a presenter and a host, you don't talk much. You let your guest, or if not the act, you let them do the talking. Because nobody else gives a damn about the host most of the time. Some of them do. Some of them like to hear from the host a little bit here and there. But the majority is you're speaking to this individual who is this great artist, etc., etc. They're there to listen to the artist. They're there to listen to the guest because that's who they're there to watch, who they're there to listen to. Not so much as the host. They like to listen a little bit to what they have to say and the questions that they ask them. That's it.
But yeah, that's it. What else I got? Something else I can't think what it was. Let me brain will kick into a minute. Oh, you're a serial liar, you. That's all right.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. But yeah, no, basically the show's all about, so people don't realise, it's our point of, we set this one up so that people would see what the rescue's up to, see what we've got coming, and basically give us any feedback they want to give us at the end of the day, because obviously we do what we can when we can, etc. And we're currently doing a refit, as I said, and it's going extremely well, to be fair. We had our check a couple of weeks ago from the RSPCA again, and again, passed with flying colours. So, all is good and fine. But yeah, as I said, this is it. But on the flip side of that, as I said, we've got the ladies' night coming, which are amazing guys, and the drag. Honestly, if I could get the drag on here, you'd be in hysterics, because she is that funny. To be fair,
I don't really know much about AI, so it's not something that I can talk on.
But yeah, no, I don't do AI myself. To be fair, I'd rather just deal with a person direct. That way, you know where you're at. But yeah, so what else? I'm trying to think. What else is there? Let me get my brain in gear. We'll kick in a minute. Don't worry. Oh yeah, Lid.
Is that Ohio Big Guy? I think the name is. How you doing? No, I don't want to go Benidorm.
Oh, behave. Benny
I'm,
dog. Christ almighty. I
I'm,
passed
I'm,
that.
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
Does your charity pay well?
Actually, a charity doesn't pay a penny.
I was about to say
Everybody that's connected to the charity doesn't get a wage at all.
No, it's all voluntary.
It's all voluntary. Even the director and the main workers do not get a penny.
The money that is earned at the shows and the events that we do,
That pays for any refits on
yeah,
the food. We
it
spend, so
goes
people
all
know.
it goes all towards other shows and the charity itself.
Yeah, well, to give you an idea, our food bill on average is about £200 a fortnight.
Mm.
In fact, no, that's just for the birds. If you go for the snakes and all the other stuff we're getting, because bear in mind we do nearly every type of animal, we will say about £450 a fortnight we spend, so almost £1,000 a month on feed.
I love that question though, Dan, because clearly you don't know.
How do you pay rent? We don't. We own. That's an easy one. How do you feed the animals? Basically, we do car boots. We do.
And I love how he's like, "There's no income." It's like, do you know who Ed is?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so
A lot of people don't know that Ed. All I'm gonna say is he doesn't really have much issues when it comes to finance.
No.
And I know this because I've seen the facts.
Right, here we go. I can answer these because these are very good questions. These. How do you pay the rent? We don't. We own, so that's not an issue.
Yeah.
How do you feed the animals? Quite simple. We do that from the car boots we do and the shows we do. We got such a good following. We always do great on the shows, and over the course of the year, it pays for itself. Right. If there's no income, no, there is an income, but none of the rescue staff see that income. The income goes straight back to the rescue, basically. So every penny that's raised at one of our shows or anything like that, literally stays in the rescue. None of the staff get paid. Christ, we don't even take petrol money when we go pick food and stuff up from the place we buy it at, the retailer we buy it at. Because at the end of the day, it goes to the rescue. The rescue gets every penny that's there. Who am I? I am me. That's the best way to say that. No, I'm not a sugar daddy. I just work very, very long hours when I was a lot younger, and now I'm in a position
Well,
where
I was
I don't
about
have
to say,
to.
like Ed earned all his money in his younger years. Now he's got more money than sense, basically. And doesn't know what to spend it on and whatnot. So he's like,
Well, I wanted to buy another boat, but
I'm gonna
Anne-Marie said
end
no.
this call
Right.
Then send a new one.
That's fine. Send me in a minute. Bye.
Yep, wait. All right, just a moment, ladies and gents. That's what happens with these shows. Fortunately, when you don't have pro for Zoom, when you don't, oh, you sugar honey iced tea. There we go. When you really come get it, no. Yeah, do apologise if I seem a little bit low energy. It's been a very busy day, so I'm a little bit tuckered out. So I do apologise. One second, Ed. That's weird. It doesn't normally ask for the password. I offered. Everything all right, Ed? It doesn't normally ask for a password. Oh. Hello.
Hello, I'm back.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, there were a few little technical issues there. Yeah. What's this? I'll be honest with you, Paul. I am not technically minded, so that's why I leave it to him.
Look,
but yeah,
I don't like to owe people stuff. I don't. I like to earn my own way. That's how I was raised. A lot
Don't
of
know.
people in life has.
To be fair, the
that's-
amount of time we use on the show, I'm being honest, it doesn't make any financial sense to me, if I'm being honest, because we only do two shows a week, and we probably do 2 Zoom meetings a week. That's
and
it.
I mean, I use Zoom for interviews with the acts, but they only last in between 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, at the end of the day, but that's fine, as I say.
Each Zoom meeting is either 40 or 45 minutes. If you have Pro, then you can literally do as long as you want.
Oh yeah, but yeah. But yeah, going back to what I was saying. But yeah, Brent again. Yeah, a lot of people can't get their head around this. Basically, the rescue pays for itself. Every bit of money that comes into the rescue goes to the rescue. It's like I pay for the shows.
Yeah.
So really, the rescues get the shows for free. And then the money that we raise from them shows gets given over to the rescue, and that pays for feed and housing and any work that he's doing. Like I know currently we're doing a complete refit at the rescue centre. That's going to cost us about £12,000 by the time we're finished. So but that's well on its way now. To be fair, and we do put photos up of how we're doing things on the rescue page on Facebook. So if anybody wants to join, go and answer the questions and join.
You can only do it for one, just for one. So it comes with your bank card. You can only do it once every bank card.
Despicable 4. No, I haven't seen it. I've heard it's quite funny. Jamie, one of our friends, he's desperate to go and see it.
The thing is, I got bored of it after the third. I was like, I'm done with it now. It was funny. It was cute. Whatever. I'm over it now. It's the same with a lot of films. Same with Shrek. Everybody going back crazy over Shrek, and I'm like, I'm good. Like I've seen Shrek. I've seen the best of Shrek. I think that they don't need to touch it anymore. That's my honest opinion. I don't think they need to touch it. I think now it's just money grabbing for them. And going,
Well, let's be honest.
Let's get the band back together. And I'm like, you've already been down that route 3 times.
No, let's be honest. He did it with
Shrek the Third, which was a little bit lackluster. Then they did a 4th film. Then they did a Christmas film or Christmas special. Then they did another film, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
No, this happened with Freddy, and that's my point at the end of the day. Freddy was a damn good horror movie at the time when it was brought out. However, they run it into the ground.
Okay, Dan. Okay.
They run it into the ground. But yeah, and that's basically why I've got a time for it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a kid anymore. Kids things like that don't really interest me. I've got other parties, but yes, I was going to buy another boat the other day as well.
The big question I have here, though, have you watched did you watch Pokemon and like Pokemon? Did you like
me?
Dan? Did you watch Pokemon and like it? Did you like the last Avatar: The Last Airbender? Just what I asking those questions. Like, did you watch those? Yu-Gi-Oh! Did you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And enjoy it?
Yes, I did. I must admit, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh! fan.
I'm gonna give you a big old reality check here, Dan. Guess what, buddy? They're not cartoons. They're anime.
Yeah.
They're not cartoons. They're anime. Because why? They got mangas. They're from Japan.
Yeah.
They're from Japan.
I must admit,
from America. They're from Japan.
Yeah.
They've got Japanese authors.
Yeah. No, I must admit, I did watch Yu-Gi-Oh! and enjoyed that.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Beyblades, anything else like that.
Full Metal.
You like anime. You like anime. Because you watch that. You watch those such shows, and you
What's
love
that
them.
one? What's that one? Full Metal something it is. It's not Full Metal Jacket. That's a war film, but it's Full Metal something over.
Type it in, Dan. Type it in. Type it. Is Pokemon from Japanese? Is it an anime? You'll be shocked. And then you do with the other ones that I've named. You'll be shocked. They're all anime.
Full Metal Alchemist. That's what I'm thinking of.
Anime.
Yeah. That's got an anime that into a film.
Anime.
Yeah.
Naruto. Anime.
Yeah. But no, I'm in the doghouse at the minute anyway.
You're in the doghouse?
I am, yeah. I looked under the boat the other day.
Full Metal Alchemist. I've not had the chance to get onto that yet. Harry Potter's not an anime.
Harry Potter's sad. I mean, I can't stand
Harry
that. My
Potter
missus
is
loves
live
it.
action.
My missus loves that, and I hate the damn thing.
Why?
It's horrible
How
watching
can
it in
you hate
our
Harry
house.
Potter? Let me guess.
Oh,
Star
come
Wars.
on.
You're either Star Wars or
yeah,
Star
I'm
Trek.
a Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars.
See,
Yeah.
the thing is, Star Wars to me, the originals were great, and then the latest three.
Everybody
The
nailed
latest
Jar
three.
Jar
Don't get me
Binks. I
started
actually
with the
enjoyed Jar
latest
Jar
three that
Binks.
they did. Oh, Neil.
No, everybody hammered to Jar Jar Binks. I actually enjoyed Jar Jar Binks.
I didn't matter. At first, he was jarring. He was.
Yeah.
But then, when you went back and watched it, you're like, do you know what? It's still there's still good films. There's still very good films. They are.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I prefer the originals.
Right, I'm going to have to pop offline for a minute. I will just mute my mic because I've got a quick job to do, so I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, for me, Lady, are you on about A Star Is Born? Is that the film that you're on about? Because I believe that is about how she got to where she is. That's the one with Jake Gyllenhaal in it. I've not watched it because I'm not a big Lady Gaga fan. I don't mind her music, but I'm not like a die-hard fan. But yeah, there's a lot of anime that you won't believe is anime. A lot of people were surprised that Avatar: The Last Airbender, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblades, they're all anime. They're all classed as anime. Yeah, well, yeah, but that's the story of Lady Gaga. There's no Lady Gaga movie. It's just it's Bradley Cooper, is it? So, like I said, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. James, no, just no. I think for me, when it comes to the movies, it's really really difficult for me to find many movies nowadays that I enjoy. I normally go back and watch old movies like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, etc. Because I find more enjoyment watching those old movies than I do watching the newer movies. Avengers movies, I'll like every single one of them because it's Avengers, Marvel. Most Avengers movies for the past 3 years have been a bit either hit or miss for me. So that's just the way the movie industry is going at the moment. Sometimes you'll have a hit, sometimes you'll have a miss, sometimes very good, sometimes very bad. It's just the way the cookie crumbles with movies in Hollywood. Noise. Kinder bueno. Noise. I'm going to be 100% honest. I have not watched much of Breaking Bad. I've seen the first, I would say, 5 episodes of the first season. And for me, I just couldn't get that into it. I can understand why people would enjoy it and love it. I prefer Prison Break. I prefer that kind of show than Breaking Bad. But everybody's allowed to have their opinions and their their preferences, etc. Like I said, I tried to give Breaking Bad a go. I couldn't get into it. I don't know why, I just couldn't. Do another night out in Barrow vlog. This was a while ago that I watched it. Walter White. What's that other guy's name? But yeah, it's been a while since I've watched it because like I said, I watched 5 episodes and I was like, it's not for me. And it was a long time ago that I watched it. I'm 28 now. It was about 3-4 years ago that I tried to sit down and give it a watch. Yo, how we doing? No, I haven't. The Gentleman, is that a story of what's it called? Oh.
I'm back.
Hello. The Gentleman.
Hello.
What's that? What's that? I'm sure it's before. Is it The Kingsman? The Kingsman, the Golden
Gentleman.
Circle, etc. I think The Gentleman is the story prior to Kingsman.
I'll soon tell you. I can do that 1 second.
Because I'm sat here going, I'm sure it's something similar.
The Golden Circle is Kingsman 2.
Yeah. And what about The Gentleman?
Hang on a minute. That's Kingsman 3, I think it is.
But similar vibe.
Yeah, no, the Kingsman 3, that is. It's not down as any particular name.
Right.
Just the Kingsman, and that's got Rasputin in it and stuff.
Right. So, I wonder what The Gentleman is then.
I'll soon tell you.
Because I don't watch a lot of newer movies. The reason to why, as I said, most of them are just carbon-based copies of each other.
The Gentleman is a TV program, comedy, I think.
It's a comedy.
I think so. When I look at this right up, I'll send you. It's got Vinnie Jones and stuff in it. If that's the same one.
Is that the same one? Is it a series or is it a movie? Because from what I know is,
I'll send you the link to it anyway. But yeah, anybody else having a wild time? We always have a wild time on here. That's the whole point of it.
there are some times where we're a little bit more chaotic than usual, but I think tonight is because I'm quite tired because I've had a very long day. It's just
I've been told I got to behave, so I can't really say what I want to say. To be fair, because I say
no, I don't.
And stuff are
Unfortunately,
involved.
I stopped going to Steve's gym about a year or so ago, and the reason to why was because I was out of work due to a lot of reasons, like mental health. My head was battered. 2 bad experiences with places of employment. So I took some time off. I mean, I'm still looking now, but it is what it is.
Is it me or is it blowing a hoolie tonight?
What do you mean?
Wind-wise?
Nope, you are imagining. There is some wind, but it's not blowing a hoolie.
Must be me then, because it's blowing a hoolie over here. And it's throwing it down again. How do you tell which summer the rain gets warmer? That's how you tell it's summer.
Yeah.
But yeah. Right, yeah, get me absolutely brain kicked back in now, so we're all right, we know what we're up to. But yeah, we've got, as I say, hopefully Chubby coming at Christmas. I'll know that by the weekend, so don't worry, folks. We'll let you know as soon as we do.
Yeah.
We've got we've got the ladies' night, and that's going to be an amazing night, to be fair. We've got the Christmas show.
Night because
it's going to be.
Our last ladies' night was a big success. And
well, what gets me is the fellas
chaos, but it was still a raving success.
Oh yeah, no. What I find funny is the guys come to me and go, "Why don't you do a gents night?" I'm like, "Think about it. What do you mean?" I says, "You've got 2 options. You can either come to a gents night where you see naked ladies, but that's about as far as it goes, or alternatively, you come to a ladies' night, and okay, fair enough, you've got naked men, but you've got a room full of women that want to take them naked men home that can't. So as a bloke, you're in a perfect prime position to, meet somebody because, you're in a perfect position to meet somebody.
Because a lot of ladies that go to these, they are ravenous.
I've said to you, our ladies' night is like throwing steak to wolves.
Yes.
After the last one, as I said, I'm getting proposition. Even Dave was getting propositioned.
Really?
Yeah, even Dave was getting propositioned. That's my point. And for proposition, Dave got propositioned. Everybody got propositioned. Zara wanted to take all the strippers home and got told she wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. That, but yeah, we cover Kendal. Actually, we've got a rescue centre up in Kendal. We've got a gentleman up there. We've got some land that we use for our bigger animals like the horses and stuff. And so yeah, so it's a good night all round, to be fair. But yeah, so I would strongly challenge you. You haven't got on sale yet. They have online, but not locally. But I would say anybody who's looking to pick up a girlfriend or something, get yourself to the lady night, mate. Because if you can't pull out a lady night, I give up.
Make
To
sure
be
you're all
fair,
crushing that like button, folks. And if you haven't already, subscribe.
yeah,
With
yeah.
the bell. So you're
I'm
always
gonna,
notified every time I go live or I release any other kind of content.
yeah. I'll let you watch that one, and you can have a giggle about it. I got sent it earlier
What
by
are
by an
you sending
individual.
me, Eduardo?
Yeah, I wouldn't play it on here. Put it that way.
For fuck's sake, Ed.
But yes, but no, as I
I
say,
can't take you anywhere.
no, I can't. I'm a
Three
bad
Lions
influence. I know that.
opinions. I mean,
Absolute baggish. The women, amazing. The fellas
do you
are
want,
baggish shit.
to be fair, because we didn't start off with the football tonight, should we wrap things up with the football?
Yeah, we'll do the football and wrap it up. But yeah, just a quick wrap up then, and then we'll go on to the football.
Yeah.
Ladies' night coming up. Hopefully, Chubby Bar at Christmas and Christmas tickets all on sale now. However, not locally, only online. Right, football. Let's put this as bluntly as I can. I was ashamed of the football, to be fair. I said it once, I've said it a number of times. They're all overpaid prima donnas. The lasses are out there at the minute, and they are playing 10 times better than the England bloody lads did. And yes, you can argue the point that, oh, it's a different game, etc., etc. It all boils down to the same thing, in my opinion. You put the ball in the back of the net. That's all that counts. Doesn't matter how you get it there, as long as you get it in the back of the net and it's legal, that's all that matters. And the lads were absolutely atrocious, I'll be honest with you.
I prefer really not to.
They turn around and says,
not to speak.
it's the manager.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
The manager, but a lot of it lies with the players themselves, because no matter how bad the manager is, the players should have it in their brains to put the ball in the back of the net. And if they can't, then I give up with him, to be fair. He shouldn't be on the bloody pitch.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
I spent half my life in big trouble. It doesn't bother me to a crap.
I said to everyone, I went, we're going to lose. And I was like,
I
no,
said 2-1.
It's coming on. England! I'm like, we're going to lose. Spain have been on fire this tournament. They've not lost a game.
I said 2-1
We're going
to
to
Spain,
get
and the
battered.
2-1, that's exactly what happened.
I was like, we're going to get battered, footballing-wise, because these clowns can't play. Harry freaking Kane is always back in centre-back. Centre-back, he's a striker. I suppose it's world-class one, eh? I said it. I went, he's a serial loser. He's a serial loser. He was at Tottenham most of his career. Won sweet faff all. Went to Bayern. Guess what? Won faff all. For England, he's had golden boots, whatever. But what has he won? Faff all. I went, these boys are bottle jobs. And the manager doesn't help either because he's a youth coach. Sorry. He's a youth coach. He's not a proper manager.
Credit where credit is due. They got the penalties, which I must admit I was shocked at, to be fair. So they've done a lot of work with the penalties. But I think the whole team...
past the quarterfinals. We shouldn't have.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I said the whole team should come back to England with their fucking heads held low because they were...
No, they should be dragging themselves. Because I'm dragging, like, I don't care. Everyone's like, you need to support your nation. You need to support your nation. It ain't give us any reason to support. The manager's freaking clueless. Now he's gone. I beg. Go for a Tuchel, a Mourinho, a Poch. Somebody that's not afraid to attack. Somebody that's not afraid to use what is our strongest asset.
I'll be honest with you. The young players that
Palmer, you've got Anthony Gordon, you've got Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins, just to name a few. World-class, future world-class strikers and attacking players. Use them. Why are they on the bench? You got Phil Foden, who can't pull a pass together. He can't even take the ball past the guy. Then you've got Jude Bellingham going, "Hey, Jude, why are you so shit?" I don't get it. Like, and then Saka, what does Saka do? Oh, should I take my guy on? I'ma pass it back. Sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, freaking backwards. I'm like, it's like watching a freaking yo-yo. Up and down, back and back, side to side.
No,
And
I'll be
everyone's going,
honest.
oh, how did we not win? I wonder why. When you've got a clueless coach who is a one-trick pony and goes, go on, boys. Best 11 out there. You're the brand players. You're supposed to be world class. Go for it. Get me the win. Kobe Mainu, not ready. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but he's nowhere near ready. Nowhere near the finished product. I do think he's got an awful lot of potential, and I think he's a very good talent, but he's not ready. He should not have been in that squad. Shouldn't have been. Loses the ball quite often, but yes, he works hard. I'm still pissed because Trent didn't start at least one game. He should have had at least one start. Declan Rice is so overhyped. He's so overhyped, overrated, and overpaid by Arsenal fans. You all give him the glizzy. No, I'm busy, thanks. Rice, baby. It's Muller. Yeah, Muller. Dog poo. Like, it's absolutely god-awful watching Declan Rice trying to hold the ball up. Walker's got other stuff going on. I was like, why is he starting every single game when he's got some legal issues with an ex-partner because he can't keep his penis inside his pants? Why?
Because he's on a stupid wage for booting a ball down a pitch, that's why.
Richard, you're more than welcome to come in and join in the conversation and whatnot. You're
Yeah.
more than welcome to come in and join us. Make sure to subscribe with the bell so you're always notified.
Yeah, anybody jump on who wants to, we're here.
Like, you can state your opinions. The debates are always here right now. The debate is
If you want to ask about the rescue, you can do. If you want to ask about the
ask
shows,
about
you
the
can.
shows,
If you want to ask about the useless football team we've got called England, you can ask about that.
The thing is, though, Ed, they're not useless. They're talented players, but they've got to have a coach that's going to kick them up the ass. They need a
They're
Jose.
lazy.
They need a Tuchel. They need a big manager to come in, grab them by the scruff of the necks, and go, "You're fully grown men, most of you. Act like it.
I told
Play
you what
like
I'd
professional
do.
footballers. Play like you get paid tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of pounds a freaking day.
No,
Pull
all
your-
I would do,
pull your weight.
I would get the old Man United coach, captain, and get him in and say, right, there's a blank check, teach us how to play football, and let's let him get on with it. Because I think that's what they
don't know
need.
about that because I do think Walker's a very good player. Don't get me wrong. Do I think he's overhyped? I'm gonna give you all a big reality check. All the England players are overrated by not only the pundits, the moronic, stupid, if not brain dead pundits that lick their arseholes. Also, they're
What I
overrated.
find funny is,
They're all over. They are all good players. Don't get me wrong. They are all good, talented players. But in the media, the absolute knob jockeys praise them and give them all sorts of accolades and crap. And I'm like, they keep saying that we've got world-class players. Why is it that we come second best, third best every single tournament? Because you keep overrating them. You keep overhyping them. Then put way too much pressure on them.
yeah, I don't think that they're paid for pressure.
Yes, it's 100% that.
Not they're
Yes, it's
paid
also
for
about the
pressure.
fact that they need to start playing better and they need a coach that's got decent tactics and not just go, brand players, go out there and get me the win. Have your name in the big shining lights. You brought football home. No, you need a competent coach to be able to get those sorts of players going, pull your weight. Absolutely. I'm not just saying it because I'm a Chelsea fan, but he's the only player England has got that is an attacking player. Like, he could take a man on and make it look simple. He could nutmeg a couple players and put the ball in the back of the net. Before you know it, he's doing it again, or he's making one. He's making a goal himself. Kyle Walker's got more kids than your on your than names that you spin. Yes, absolutely, 100% correct. He needs to keep his pants. He needs to keep his absolute willy whacker inside his pants. Because he's got married to his wife or his wife now. They've just had another kid, and his mistress has got a second kid on the way. So now they're back in court again. What? Kyle Walker, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're a grown-ass man. What are you doing? You are famous. A professional footballer who kids look up to. Have you got any kids? Well, no, I don't. Thank God. Nowhere near ready for that yet. mentally or maturity-wise. Mistress, yeah. Kyle Walker has a mistress. He's got a wife that he's just got another kid with. She's just not long give birth, I believe. And now he's got another kid with his mistress. He's got one with her already, and there's another one on the way. Oi, there.
There, I've just proved my point. I've just sent you something that's currently online at the moment. It just popped up on my feed, which just proves exactly what they're now currently pushing. What does that say to you?
I've got the volume off.
No, you don't need to just look at the picture.
Which one?
What,
Because I've got
the
a
one
video
I've,
here.
No, that's right. Yeah, just watch the video and see what she makes. And if that doesn't scream bloody Christmas at you, I give up.
I'm getting sick and tired of this this human race. I'm going to be honest. Why are you trying to celebrate a holiday that's literally 2 seasons away?
Because I think they're all brassed off with the summer we've got.
Palmer,
So
Watkins, Gordon, is your front three. I'd argue for Ivan Toney. I'd argue it. That's the debate. I think Palmer is a shoe-in to start. I think Gordon needs to start because he's the only left winger we've got that can actually cross a ball.
But to be fair, I don't really think there's any major tournaments we've got left to screw up now till the World Cup.
No,
but yes,
no.
I have. Yes, I've got kids. I've got 2 sons and a daughter.
Manu, I don't like Gallagher. I may be a Chelsea fan, but I don't get the Gallagher hype. And Trent, I don't know about Trent. I'm 50-50 with Trent. He could sometimes have an absolute blind of it. Sometimes he can go missing and forget about his defensive duties. Which is why, to be fair, if you would have Trent slightly more forward, not as a 10, but as an 8, or as one of the 8s, I would have Gallagher as kind of, you kind of a work rate player, if you get what I mean, like he did for Chelsea last season. Manu, I would have him be a Lavia or a Moises Caicedo, have him more deep, and allow Gallagher to chase down to then hopefully get it to the likes of, I would probably say, Trent to ping that long ball. No TV in your house, then having all them kids.
So yeah, I've got a 42-inch telly at the minute in my bedroom, and I've got about a 60-inch in the living room. So
I'm gonna end this one and send you another one, Ed.
Yeah, all right, mate. No worries. We'll do another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll knock it on the end. Then you can go get a drink, brew, so can I.
Like I said, he's got a fair bit of finance to be able to do this sort of stuff. I didn't say that just for shits and gigs. I did not say it for shits and gigs. And the goalkeeper is the biggest concern. Because
Hello again.
Pickford is god awful. I don't get why Everton fans try and, slob on his, slob on all over.
I've just had it brought to my attention what you announced the show as tonight, Bob's Community Garden.
What was that?
You put the show on tonight as Bob's Community Garden.
Who did?
So we haven't mentioned that. You have. That's what it's come off on the system. So we haven't mentioned that. So I'm going to quickly interrupt the football and tell people what that's all about.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We own some land on Walney in Barrow, and we've decided that we are going to donate a big chunk of it to do a community garden for anybody who's interested, really. Just because at the end of the day, it's a case of it's spare land we don't need. The rescue doesn't need it, so we're donating it to basically to a group of people who are going to get together and do a big event with it. To be fair, so that's it. But yeah, what's the question of the thing? What's the financial situation in relation to what?
Yeah. Also, Pickford, I just don't rate. I think he's overrated.
I'll be honest with you. The only one lad that stood out to me was the lad that took the penalty. And bear in mind, I'm not a footy nut.
Which one? Because there was many.
No, the young lad took it. He didn't even look at the thing. He just booted it in.
Oh, you want about Parker?
Yeah. He's about the only one that actually acted like a professional footballer because he didn't piss him out.
He's a professional footballer because he's the most talented player in that squad.
Yeah, he didn't muck about. He just like, right, I've got to put that in the back of there. That's it. Bang. Thank you very much, move on. No mission.
And he's literally probably England's best penalty taker right
now.
But... Or Tony. Yeah, Tony as well. Tony. I rate Tony. I do rate Ivan Tony.
Daniel, what do you mean by what's the financial situation? Go on, enlighten me. I don't mind. I'll answer any questions. Anybody you got any questions for me tonight, just get them on the chat and I'll happily answer them.
I think it kind of means, what's the bank situation? I mean, like, what's your financial situation?
My financial, well off. Comfortable.
Yeah, I would say more than that, Ed.
Yeah, I'm
I would
comfortable.
say more than that. I think it's cushy.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
I think it's sort of.
Yeah, no, I'm comfortable and quite happy being
best
comfortable.
Best way to put it here is no worries about a thing.
Yeah, that's about it, really.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Yeah, when I go out, I don't worry about how I'm gonna pay for things. Put it that way. Yeah, so I'm comfortable. That's all we'll say on that point. But yeah,
Pickford is one of the ones that kind of is 50-50 with me. I think he's a little bit overrated. I think Ramsdale is probably the better goalkeeper out of them all, but he has his weaknesses. That's the one position I think that we are suffering in at the moment is goalkeepers. I think that's the one position that we are really struggling in, is the goalkeeper position. We don't have goalkeepers like they did, like a Joe Hart or a Shilton or anyone else like that, or David Seaman. I could continue. Like, we don't have a goalkeeper like that anymore. And that's why you go at the playing, on the playing field, instead of between the goalposts, you've got defenders, very, very good defenders, very good midfield, and a very good attack.
I got to ask this again. What's my professional? Retired. That's my profession. I'm retired. I put my feet up and I do what I want when I want, and I quite enjoy it.
If I had the kind of money that Ed, I think I'd retired probably around the same time, if not a little bit earlier.
We're both from Barra, born and dragged up.
Yeah. Why do people always think I come from like Manchester or something?
Oh, I get that. To be fair, when I'm talking to people on the phone,
you sound like a posh man. I went, have you ever been to Manchester?
There's no such thing as a posh man.
There's no such thing as a posh man. I'm like,
unless they got the latest joggers on, that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, that's me. I wear joggers a lot. You won't really see me that much wearing trousers or jeans or anything. If I'm out and about, it's either joggers, sometimes tracksuit bottoms. It's either joggers or shorts. It's either which one.
No, I wear my scruffs. I like my scruffs. What's that?
I do not sound mank at all.
No, we're not from Dalton. We're from Barra.
Yeah, we're from Barrow.
Yeah, born
See,
and dragged
that's
up.
why people say I sound man, because I say barrow instead of barra.
Yeah, Barra. I was
But
born
I
and
got,
dragged up.
unfortunately, I was raised to speak quite correctly, so I pronunciate words.
I was born.
And
I was
also
born
during
and raised to
performing arts
work.
growing up, which helped my autism, I tend to articulate myself a little bit better than most people from Barrow.
No, yeah, no, I don't like
That's
bullies.
that is literally all I can say is I like to come across as a little bit more articulate when I speak. I don't like you hear my Barovian accent more if I'm a little bit weird. If I've got a little bit of liquid courage in me and whatnot, the accent comes out more, and
Right? Yeah, again,
basically my articulateness kind of
do it.
buggers
Do
off out the
it.
window.
That's fine. I've just been asked. I'm guessing this is aimed at me. Do you do community work out of Barrow? I've worked all over. To be fair, when I was a lot younger. Now I just help the rescue out and basically just chill out and enjoy life. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we do all, but yeah, I've worked all over the country. To be fair, when I was making my money when I was younger. There's not many parts of the country I haven't stayed or been to. So, but yeah, no, I just I help the rescue out and help other rescues out like Rachel's Wildlife Rescue and a few other bits and bobs like that. And I've
I
helped
hope that
Bardsey
we
out
can
when
get
they've
her
been
on
stuck.
soon.
Yeah, well, as I say, I will give her a kick actually. She may be online now, and if she is, I'll drag her on. Right.
And we can have a 10-minute chat with her, and we can finish if she can get on within the next couple of minutes. So we could stay on till 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then finish it off there.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome to get her on. I can.
So I've currently got a cat
I can
driver.
finish this call, send you one, and then you can send it over to her, or I can send it over to her because I think I have her on.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You should have her online anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, just bear with a second after.
The rescue is for the animals. It's for the chickens.
Yeah, we get in.
They take it all sorts of out. Every
Yeah,
animal you can
we
think of,
literally do
apart from
everything from snakes, spiders, stick insects, fish, right up to horses, cars, sheep, goats, pigs, you name it. We get them in, mate.
There's only one animal you don't take in.
That's dogs. So I don't have the room.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't have the room for that.
Because you don't realise how many dogs do actually end up either, homeless or, unwanted. It's a very drastic number.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So going back to what I was saying, anyway, right? Seagulls, no, don't do seagulls. Bardsey do them, but we do. We have picked up seagulls for them in the past. Right, you'll like this bit anyway.
Don't annoy me right now. But it's there.
Sorry, I'm just about.
Fine.
But no, you're gonna like this bit at the end of the day. What we do is sorry, 1 second. I've just got a cat that's trying to jump out the window. Stay there.
You've got a cat trying to jump out the window.
That's it. I'm back. I just got a cat decided what to commit suicide. It's all right, yeah.
I've noticed
Going back.
that with cats. Cats like, I can make that jump.
Oh yeah, no, he's a little tall. To be fair,
I've noticed that with cats, like daredevils. They look over like, I can make that. I'm like, you pretty can't.
Yeah. Right, Rachel said send her a link and she'll come and join us.
Right, I'll end this one and then I'll send you both one.
Right, okay, speak to you in a minute, folks.
Bye. To those of you that don't know where that's from, you were a little bit too young. All right, I've sent her one as well, so she should be joining us any moment now.
Yep, she will do. But while she was waiting for her to click on it, because she's a woman, so she'll take a bit longer than normal.
Don't stop that.
But yeah, basically we've got this community garden going. To say we're basically giving a load of land over to them, so we're slowly but surely getting that sorted out. And,
sorry, Ed.
do you call my agency for what work?
He's on about the seagull. That's annoying him right now.
Oh no, you don't call us. You call Bardsey Bird Sanctuary, and they'll deal with it because that's their headache. We don't do seagulls. That's a wildlife thing.
I was like, he's fixing down his bins. I'm like, what?
But yeah, we don't do seagulls. Bardsey do seagulls. I've got while they are
Oh
wildlife,
no, it's
and
a
you know,
cat.
oh the cat.
Oh, it's Dan. I've just realised it was
We've got
Dan and
three.
not Paul. Paul's the one that's got a seagull annoying him. My bad.
All right. No,
Um,
we've got 3 cats, so we used to have each fine. I've just got one that decided it's
Is it
suicidal.
your cat or is it just a
Yes,
stray?
no, it's one of ours. It came into rescue and nobody wanted it, so we adopted it and it stayed with us. But yeah, some of the animals we've got. But say Bob's community garden. Quickly about that, because this is I want all of us to get this out there as well.
Yeah.
If you've got an organisation that wants to come and help, get in touch. We're on Facebook. It's Bob's Community Garden on Facebook. Because we're looking at people coming in with ideas, want to join the committee, to get the place sorted out. We're opening it up to all to Asian members of the community, to chat to any ethnicity.
What do you mean you downloaded it now, Rachel?
Oh, she's not actually. She'll be there. She'll catch up. Don't worry. But yeah, basically the community garden is up to any colour,
make sure
any
it's
orient.
already downloaded. So if you ever come on, or want to come on, it's there downloaded. We don't have to wait forever.
Yeah, no, but as I say, just so people know, the garden is for any ethnicity. Doesn't matter what your skin colour is or any sexual orientation. It doesn't matter what you do. Obviously, not children. Common sense would say that, but I've got to say it because it is the internet, and there's quite a lot of things go on the internet which are very strange. So I want to make that clear. It's for any organisation, whether that be children's rights or it be ex-servicemen, etc. Please reach out to us, let us know, and then you can obviously come over and get involved, and make it something that's worth
Rachel
keeping.
is Rachel Wilson from Rachel's Wildlife.
Yeah, Rachel's Wildlife Rescue.
Yeah.
She'll be on momentarily.
She does amazing work. She does amazing.
She does all the stuff
showcases and
we
whatnot.
don't.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically, she does everything that Ed and his charity don't do.
Yeah, basically.
They are, and she is fantastic. She's got every kind of degree you could think of. when it
Oh,
comes
she
to
has
it.
got what? She's got degrees up
She's
to
got,
the yin
she's
yang.
got the things that Ed's got are good, but then there's Rachel.
Yeah, 'cause Rachel's very good at
Rachel's sort of knowledge and intelligence, even in the field of wildlife.
Rachel's like Anne Marie.
is
She's great.
ridiculous.
Yeah, Rachel's like Anne Marie. She'll go to college for years and learn what she needs to learn. But I'm very hands-on. It took me 3 attempts to work out how to wire a plug without electrocuting myself. That's the sort of hands-on I am. Do it wrong until you do it right, and then that way you learn. But that's how I am. But yeah, so basically that's where we're up to on that score. But yeah, so if anybody's interested in joining us, get in touch with us because you're more than welcome.
Yeah. And we always try and get people to come and join us in the chat as often as we possibly can, because
Does she own Bar 5? No, Rachel doesn't own Bar 5.
No, that is
We know who
Sarah
owns
and
Bar
Simon.
5, but I'm not going to say who that is. But yes, we know who owns Bar 5, but it's not Rachel, no.
Is it?
Huh? And it's not Bar 5 anymore, it's the lounge.
I was going to say it's not been. I mean, people from I would say the 90s, if not all the way probably to, I'd say the 80s, probably know.
I get yelled at for calling it the 99, but it's not the 99.
You do get that. Even I've told you off for calling it the 99. That's not the 99.
Yeah, it's a 99 to me. It'll always be the 99. That's how I was brought with it. So yeah, it's this is where it is. But yeah, it's Cloud9. It's as I say, it's an amazing venue. They have some real good shows on in there. Some of the DJs are pretty good as well. Because they play my sort of music, which does everybody's head in. But they even cater for all tastes. Even as they put it, it's because mine's bad. They'll even cater for that.
I think for me, when it comes to the nightlife and Baron, I think for me, I just get bored quite quickly because I'm used to everywhere.
Well, I spent most of my time
you know
away.
What I mean? Like, see, if I was 18 again and I'd just start going, I'd be living it. I'd be going out every single weekend.
Yeah, you've had your tea, haven't you?
I've had my tea. Yeah,
it's too late.
I actually had naan bread, quiche, mash and beans. I did. So that's filled me right up. I needed that because, like I said, it's been a long day.
Oh, yeah, it's been a long day.
It has been a very, very long day. And I didn't really have that much to eat today. I didn't get anything. I had a banana for breakfast. I
What's
then
breakfast?
Had,
What's breakfast?
Oh yeah, I'm
I
starving.
don't
What
have
we all eat.
breakfast. I don't.
But
I don't have breakfast.
like you said, if I hadn't had if I
A lot on.
yeah, if I had a lot on, it's just But yeah, I had. It's annoying because I wish that I could be on time for the show. Unfortunately, life gets in the way. You know, there's nothing I can really do about it. Because Ed was like, "Are you gonna be okay for 8 o'clock?" I'm like, "No, sorry." It's like, and then we had the meeting as well, which kind of went like over the time. We were like, "Oh, buggery hell."
But I'll tell you what happened this week. Actually, it's quite amusing. We got a phone call from social services.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right out of the blue. To be fair, asking for our help. So we had a meeting with them, and we now are signed up to social services for when an animal comes in from whatever situation the person's in. It can come and live with us for a bit, or it can get given to us to rehome
Is
it.
it still me or does it still feel warm?
It's red hot. I've got the window wide open, the fan going, and it's throwing it down
Look at
outside.
that. Chinese it is then.
Yeah, Chinese, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it's Saturday night, so it's
No,
takeaway,
no,
alright.
no, kebab. Gotta be a kebab.
Well, why kebab? It's
Saturday night kebab.
night.
Exactly.
Kebabs are Friday night.
No. Kebab's any night. Kebab's any night. Depends how many beers you have.
You see, kebab, I don't mind, but if there are other options, that I prefer, I choose something else.
Hey, you know what I found amusing today while we're waiting on Rachel? I took a friend of ours to have a coffee today. Because Anne Marie, the other half went shopping and took Jamie with her.
I don't drink, Richard. I don't drink anymore.
I do frequently.
I'll have an occasional one, but it's a quiet one, and I have maybe one or two, and then that'll be it. But I don't really drink anymore.
But no, as I say, I took him for a coffee, and I took him to a place we normally go to, and they've just started doing beer, and he couldn't get his head round that a cafe was selling beer.
Who was it? Who was it that you took? Message me who you went to.
I'll tell you it was. It was.
Send it to me in Messenger.
It was. Yeah.
Don't say it on here.
No, I won't say it on here.
Just send this message quick and just got it. It's this person.
Yeah. But yeah, we took him out and
right.
What do you call it? Right, he said I've got to leave the meeting and join the new meeting, so I'm guessing that's what I've got to do.
Right. What? Has he gone? I'm literally conversating back and forth with everyone. Like I said, I don't like to cut in. I don't like to butt in. It's not something that I like to do. Because I've been a host before on a podcast, and we had issues with people butting over each other, so we had to stop it. So that's why you don't hear me speak much. So until Ed's pretty much finished speaking, then I will say something. What happened there?
Oh, I don't know what happened there. You kicked me off when I was doing something. That's fine.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I don't know where Rachel is.
No, she is here. She's on the way. She's almost finished downloading it, so she'll be about 5 minutes. She says, so it's fine. So I said to her, she'll be there quicker. Right, in relation to the chat, we are interacting with you, Daniel. So, but I said, what do you want to know? Because we're just having a waffle at the minute, waiting for Rachel coming on.
Yeah.
And obviously, we need your input. You don't speak much. So, well, I can't see what that is, to be fair, but I'm guessing it's a dig at us, but I'm not a us. That's the whole point of a talk show. You talk. So it's not a problem. But yeah, so we've now got social services registered with social services. So we're now taking animals in from them now. So it is, it's getting bigger and better as it goes along.
Yeah.
And we've been running 10 years now, to be fair. This will be our 11th year in running, and it's been amazing.
Could you maybe sponsor my football team that I manage? Furthest Rovers, me, Paul and Steve are looking for.
I'll be blunt. It depends on how much you're talking, but I'll be blunt. I don't normally sponsor football teams and stuff because
Steve's not still with Rovers, is he? Or is that not something that the rescue business does? Is Steve still with Rovers? Because as far as I was concerned, he isn't.
I'll be honest with you, it all depends on money, and I know it sounds really, really harsh, but it also depends what we get out of it, because the rescue may sponsor them. It all depends on what sort of money you're talking. But I don't know, we'll have to review that and see what it's all about.
Right? He's an older fella.
So, but yeah, it's just something we'd have to have a chat with.
Rovers years ago, and I'm talking years. I was in college.
Yeah.
Like that was a long time. We're talking 10 years ago.
But yeah, as I say, it's a case of reach out to us and we'll see what we can do. I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do. But yeah, as I say, if anybody's got any questions or want to ask me anything, feel free to ask me at the end of the day.
I know mainly because I have a very good close friend who normally cuts my hair. He's cut my hair ever since he became a barber back in back when we were about 18, 19 years of age. He became a barber with one of our other close mates. They were both in the barbering course together at further college.
Yep.
I just basically go, you know what I like, go ahead and do it. And then there are some times where I go, surprise me. Most of the time, I'll probably go for a skin fade, with taking a little bit off top, because normally the top of my hair grows quite drastically quick. My hair just drastically grows quick. So I normally just get skin fade, take a little bit off the top, and we're fine and damn and Gucci. But yeah.
Gucci.
I'll speak to the committee and get back to you on.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on, Bob. You're going slow.
The guys, if that is something that they would like to kind of in a manner of sense get out there a little bit more, that's awesome.
I have a simple philosophy. A lot of people say I slate Barrow and stuff. I don't.
We do say some stuff about Barrow that it's this and it's that, but we keep it real. We're not blinded. We don't have blinkers on. We don't.
I'm not. I'll be blunt with you. Barrow, when I was a kid, to Barrow nowadays is completely different. I'll explain what I mean by that for all those that's listening. When I was a kid, you were proud to be a Barovian.
I had my hair cut in like 6-7 months because I have been very, very busy. Not a lot of money coming in, so there's that as well. So hopefully with some more money coming in the near future, we'll be able to start getting haircuts on a fairly regular basis.
Well, that's what I say. But yeah, going back to one of the questions I put earlier.
Yeah.
A lot of people say isolate Barrow.
This is something that I spoke to you about, Ed.
Yeah.
Paul's put in opinions on organising a boxing event to raise funds for the animal rights business. Now, me and Ed have actually had a chat about this. Boxing events are a ball ache.
They're good money makers, but they're also a hell of a lot of work.
Yeah.
To be
fair, like
I
said, they're a ball ache. And I even asked this to the owner of Cloud9.
It's not so much that. It's not. Yeah, it's not so much.
I asked the same question to the owner of Cloud9. I said, why don't you do many boxing events? And they're a ball ache.
No, the Cloud9 do a number of boxing events, but run by the organisers.
Like on a very regular basis. Because he said the exact same thing. great money makers, but they can be a pain in the ass to run and
Oh, yeah,
organise.
well, that's it.
They can
From
be
my point of view, this
extremely
is,
aggravating to do.
well,
Two
this is the
local
thing.
football teams raised £8,000 off a recent. Yes, I know, I saw that. My friend Jordan Fisher, he's got a boxing event to raise money for a great cause. It's for, I believe, to raise awareness for Andy's Man Club, is it? For mental health, and he's also raising money for a wheelchair for one of the members that goes to Andy's Man's Club. You'll probably see me there. You'll probably see me there because Jordan reached out to me, put me into a group on Facebook Messenger, and basically was like, "Yo, got a boxing event." It was originally supposed to be this month, but it got pushed back. I thought it was going to get pushed back to next month because it was quite soon.
the thing with me is, and I'll explain this for all of us listening, I have a big problem with events in general in Barrow. The simple reason being that I don't get my head round, and I'll be honest with you, you can call me thick or whatever, you can call me stuck up, I really don't mind because I'll be honest with people. I don't get my head round why you have all these venues in Barrow putting on roughly the same type of event week in, week out, month in, month out. And again, it's the same with the boxing. Yes, okay, I'm not knocking the boxing. Good set of lads who do a lot of good work for charity and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish them well.
Yeah.
I couldn't do a boxing event like most people do in Barrow just because I'd want to
you'd
bring
have
in.
You'd have to do something in like kind of the similar sort of field of.
Well, I'd want to bring a big name. I'd want to bring
That's
big
what
names
you would have
in.
to do. You would have to do something similar to Misfits.
Well, to give you an idea, I looked at
You
doing a
would have to
wrestling
get
event.
like actors, athletes, maybe someone in the football team, rugby team, whatever.
Yeah.
To have a scrap together to raise money.
Well, no, this is the thing. It's not even that, to be fair. I looked at doing a wrestling event, just so everybody knows. And I reached out to the WWE. And had a chat with their people over in America and stuff, and a few people and whatnot. And they put me on a few different people. And I was going to put an event on where I was going to bring three ex-WWE people to Barrow.
And he even told me about this, and I thought that's huge.
And there was that much uproar by the local wrestling organisation that I decided against it because they were all kicking off because they knew if I was going to bring WWE to Barrow, there'd be absolute hell on. And it's been the same with Chubby. I've said I'm going to bring Chubby to Barrow. They've all like me. All they said, it'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Try to bring certain stuff to the town.
It's not that. It's a case, from my point of view, it was more of a case of, we haven't got the brains, the contacts, or the money to do it, so you shouldn't do it either. And my point is, at the end of the day,
saying. That's exactly what I've just said.
Yeah.
Like, people don't like you succeeding in making events, etc. Bare knuckle fighting is a lot more
laughable. A cage fight, you'd never get the license for it. I'll tell you that now.
No.
Because what everybody keeps forgetting is, no matter what event you do,
if it's martial arts, then you'd be okay. But bare knuckle,
look at what happened.
You're asking for lawsuits.
Well, look at what happened a few years ago at the Hoops. I think it was. You had
I was there.
Yeah. All hell broke loose. Hell broke loose.
I remember having to grab hold of one of the kids. I was there with all my mates, and two of us had to grab hold of a kiddie to push them down and keep them down because they were just trying to kill each other. I was like, but I could smell alcohol on them, and I could tell by their eyes, like, he's on something.
But yeah, no, the thing is, at the end of it, they go ahead and they do,
calm the frig down.
I look at events.
Serious. What the hell are you doing?
No, I look at events to give you an idea.
Who gave you your alcohol? Who got you your alcohol? Did you get alcohol here?
Oh, let's say I look at events. Everybody comes.
When I found out that they did get alcohol there, I even went to the bars, and I went to the bar, and I went, "Why are you serving kids drinks? They don't have armbands on. Why are they getting served?"
Oh yeah, this is the point. This is why I
was like, "This is all on you." So if Barrow struggle to get boxing events in the future, it's on you. And look what happened. We were put on bar watch.
Oh yeah.
Because Hoops, who didn't have a liquor license, and served underage kids. And because of that, they got violent and started fighting each other. And it turned nasty. If there wasn't the likes of people like myself, my friend, a couple of other people that were just genuine people that were like, we need to put an end to this. Grab hold of the kids, even if we have to throw them to the floor.
But no,
Because
it's like we've had, you know,
the doolally,
Yeah.
because they're so heavily intoxicated because you can smell it on them. It was bad. It was so bad, and there was a woman that was bawling out of tears because one of the kids was her son or something, and there was all sorts. And then there was one of the boxers that was fighting that night came out, and he was going to cause some even more trouble. He was going to kill some kids. But I knew him, and I grabbed hold of him. I was like, what you doing? Calm down. I know it may be your stepson or whatever. Calm down. You can't go and assault a kid. I understand that you're in the protective dad mode, but realise with the situation that you're in right now. And that all happened because no liquor license, they served underage kids, and because of that, we haven't had boxing events in Barrow since.
Oh, there has been a couple of Cloud Nines, but not up there, to be fair.
No,
As I say,
that's why it's been a while since they had one, just in Barrow in general, until the recent one. They haven't had one ever since. Because they were allowed to touch it. But now, they have to do everything by the book. And I even said this to Jord. I went, the problem is this is by the book with them. Because last time, this went to the shitter.
No, the problem is
I was there. And so this needs to be by the book. And if they don't do it right, if they don't get the right security or the right amount of security, they're in deep trouble.
I'll be honest with you,
Like,
the licensing officer we've got is a joke.
There ever again.
Yeah, I'll say it, the licensing officer we've got is a joke.
Good night, Paul.
To be fair. The licensing officer we do have in Barrow is an absolute joke.
Yeah.
And
fancy,
this is part of the problem.
Because as we say it, didn't we though? It's very easy to get a liquor license. Yeah, good night, Paul. Take care. Because we said it, didn't we? A show or two ago. That it's very easy to get a liquor license here.
It is. Any muppet can get one.
I can get a liquor license to have a party just on my front street here.
Literally, it's an
I can get a
absolute
liquor
joke.
license to have a party. If I wanted to have a street party and invite everybody, on my street, even some of my other mates and whatnot, I could do it.
It's
If I
so
got a liquor
ridiculous.
license, I could do it. That's how easy it is. So you're telling me that Hoops couldn't get a liquor license? Bullshit.
No, they had a liquor license that night, I'll be fair. They did. But as I say,
because I heard they didn't.
no, they did. They had a liquor license. But as I said, I don't know exactly what happened, but there's a lot of people turned up with liquor on them already, and they were at the door and didn't do anything about removing it, etc.
Oh, but basically, like I said, I was there, so I saw it all. It took the bouncers 10 minutes to get outside.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
There was 4 of them, by the way. There was 4 of them. And I'm like, 2 of them came round the one side, and 1 came through the other. Where was the 4th? I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. He took his sweet ass time to get there. But there were nice guys and whatnot, but when it came to doing the job, they stunk. And it could have gotten really, really bad. And I mean extremely bad. Police were called and everything. It was bad. It was really, really bad. But luckily, the rest of the event did really, really well.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it was clouded in that shadow of they've just served underage kids alcohol. How has that happened? Because everybody had bands. Yeah, there was a gold band, or I think it was a gold band if you were of age. If you had a gold band, you could get served alcohol. If you didn't, you had another band as well, I think it was like grey or something. If you had the grey one, you were underage, you couldn't get alcohol. So I'm like, so how do you not know that a kid is wearing a grey wristband? Or if he ain't got a wristband on, you're still serving him because you go, oh, sod it.
Yeah, no, say from my point of view,
always boggled my mind, it did, and I'm like, this is all on incompetence. That's all it is. Not focusing enough and not concentrating on doing the jobs properly. And serving children alcohol. And then all of a sudden, because me and my friend said it, like, it was getting eerie. Like, these kids were going back and forth with each other, even inside the event. I was like, something's going on here. And then all of a sudden, boom. It just kicked off. I was like, oh, God's sake, here we go. Hello, Rachel. Finally, she's able to join us. You'll have to check your mic. Check your mic.
Turn your mic on if you haven't. I know she's in the chat.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Hello, I can't see you.
No, because I'm on the show.
Do what I do, Rachel. Are you on your phone or your laptop?
My phone.
Oh, we can. Yeah, put your laptop on Wednesday, because I can
Right.
see you. Yeah, and then put this link in on your laptop, and you can watch the show.
Okay.
And then you can also obviously speak to him, but I can see you anyway.
Yeah, so
So,
you can
hello.
kind of see me at the same time. So, because everybody else on my channel can see me, but they
Yeah.
can't see you, but they can hear you.
Yeah, they're gonna hear.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
If eventually people want to do that and join the show, and have us do a Zoom call for one of them, then that's what we'll do.
Sure.
I don't want to
Okay.
scare.
And,
Yeah,
we
have
can
you
do it
noticed
possibly
though?
either next Wednesday or next Saturday, and be like,
Yeah, you obviously haven't noticed so well, have you? You mentioned Street Party, miraculously her computer worked and she's online.
yeah.
Look at the words in it. When's the Street Party? Looking forward to it. Her first comment.
Yeah.
So you must have mentioned the Street Party. She's there like a rat up a drain pipe.
But here's the thing: when it comes to this, even Rich is like, yeah, go on, straight.
Yeah, she's not commenting now because she knows
he's
it's
like, I
true.
look forward to it. Let's go.
Yeah, she's not commenting now because she knows it's true. She's like a rat up a drain pipe.
She's
I know what it
she's
is.
like, crap. They know me too well.
Yeah, the alcoholic showing herself. So,
Look, even the little that's when you know.
but yeah. So while I get my brain into gear, Rachel,
Yeah.
you can come on Wednesday. Now you've got it downloaded.
Yeah.
And you can do a talk on the wildlife and stuff that's going on in Barrow, because there's a lot of people are asking what you do, to be fair.
I mean,
So I
because
said to
Okay.
them,
it's just good to get you on, because we're gonna wrap things up in about 5 minutes or so.
yeah,
Yeah.
And we can, you could state what you do and what your shows do, what you just
Sure.
basically everything that you do. Give them the rundown a little bit for like the last 5 minutes, and then on Wednesday we could
Don't
have
go
a
into
big
detail.
old Zoom meeting and have that as
Yeah.
the show. And then it's say me, you, Ed, and if anybody else from the rescue wants to come in and join, make sure
Sure.
that they have downloaded Zoom. And all you have to do is let us know, and then I will send you a link. I will send you a link
Okay, okay.
to the show, and you just simply pop your laptop or your phone or whatever, and you jump on, and then boom,
Yeah.
you're good to go.
Sounds good.
yeah. So, but yes, that's what you do. So, yeah. So Rachel does what Rachel Wild Rescue. She does seagulls.
I don't just do bloody seagulls.
You do bloody sea. You love bleeding seagulls.
I'm not saying that I don't love seagulls, but we do so much more than just seagulls. We do have a lot of seagull chicks in at the minute.
Seagulls.
We've got
Seagulls.
about 16 of them at the minute. Some of them are nearly ready to fly off. So that'll
Yay.
be in the next week or so, hopefully.
Yep.
But yeah, we've got all sorts in. It is all birds we've got in at the minute, but we do also rescue like mammals and things as well. There's not a lot we don't really do. The only ones we don't do are kind of bats and reptiles, just because we don't have the licensing for it yet. But yeah, we've had quite an interesting year.
Yeah, Rachel does everything we don't do, basically. If it's wildlife and you see it in your garden, that's Rachel's headache. If you see it in your house, that's my headache.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
I
easiest
don't
way to
know.
explain it.
my two most interesting ones, though, both been involved. Like you've been involved in both
Yeah.
of them.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the badger on my birthday.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
that was fun.
God!
First day she launched and rescued. She got a phone call to
No,
go
no,
sort of badger out.
it was my birthday.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It was back in January, my first ever badger, and we
yeah,
had virtually nothing.
yeah. So that was an
Just a
interesting
pair
one.
of
That.
gauntlets and a bloody Christmas gift bag.
Yeah, yeah, that was an interesting one. That I must admit, that was an interesting one.
Just
Uh,
if it was more alive than what it was, I do not think I would have even attempted that.
yes, no, it was
Like,
it was a
no.
weird one. That one.
But then the other one that we got was the snapping turtle, wasn't it?
Oh yes, yes, that was the other one we got called out to. The
We
turtle
didn't
that made
go to
national
that one,
media.
though, did we? That
No,
was in Erswick Town, that one. We were going
Yeah.
to, but then somebody else went and got it.
yeah, they thought it was a normal. They were gonna go swimming in the lake and get it.
Yeah,
And we're
I
like,
was sent
They're like, it's a
a
snap. So I'm
screen.
guessing they didn't realise it was a snapping turtle.
No,
No,
they
they
had
didn't.
no idea what it was, right?
Ah!
I
Was
had
it, was it
this
a big was it a big boy?
screenshot.
It's one that made the national
It
news.
wasn't fully grown, but it would certainly have a finger or two off.
Yeah, I was
Like
gonna say,
it was
probably
an
probably take a
alligator
couple
snapping
fingers.
turtle. Alligator snapping turtles are mean-tempered big time.
Oh no!
And I had
They
this
were literally like,
screenshot
"Oh, let's
sent
go
to
swimming.
me.
Let's go save this thing." And you're like,
But
"Whoa,
yeah, no,
whoa,
I had this.
whoa! Careful now, we don't know."
But yeah,
If it's an
what the
actual
screenshot
turtle or if
said,
it's
Jordan,
nothing else.
Yeah.
what the screenshot said was, it was like on Barrel Lost and Found Pets, and it was just like, found this in Erswick Town, not sure what it is, think I need to remove it from the water. And I went straight on that post and went, no, because I knew instantly what it was.
You're just like,
And
no,
it was just like,
don't you take on your head.
God damn it, I'll have your fucking finger.
Yes, it was an interesting one, that one, to be fair.
Oh,
And the next thing we know, it splattered all over the Granada news.
yeah, it made national news.
Wow.
So, yeah.
But like I said, this is probably the longest show we've done. By the way.
No, I know. I'm going to get a drink in a minute, so I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm not had a drink in an hour.
We'll give it a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, give everybody like kind of runs down of what Rachel does, but because when she comes back on Wednesday,
My heading.
when she comes
That's
back
what
on,
she does.
Wednesday, and you'll see us more proper
Yeah, that's
Zoom
what
meeting. It's a little
that's
bit more
what Rachel
professional.
does.
But basically, when you watch my interviews, my exclusive interviews, that's what it will look like.
No, my heading. That's what Rachel does.
So basically, that's what it will look like.
Look at that. She's
That's
not
what it
denying
will
it.
look like on Wednesday. It will look like my interviews where you've got a couple of people, if not 2 or 3 people, and they're all different cameras. It might say go on to whoever person speaking first, and you'll see the faces and whatnot, and it'll go back and forth.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
So it's absolutely crazy because, like I said, it's nearly 3 hours deep.
But I do want to stress though, for those that's listening,
the live is nearly 3 hours deep.
Get your tickets for Andy Whitby, because that's going to be an amazing night.
Whitby. And ladies, if you are somehow still watching, don't forget about Ladies' Night.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Ladies' Night. It's right around the corner. I know it's in September, but it'll be here before you know it. We should all know that by now, but that's what time does to us.
Yes.
The older we get, before you know it, boom, it's Christmas.
Yes, you've had your summer now. That was it like 3 weeks ago, Thursday.
Oh, God. Yeah. But like I said, make sure to subscribe with the bell so you're always notified every single time I upload, whether it's a live stream for the live show, or if it's any other content like an interview or a promo, etc. You'll always be kept up to date with clicking the notification bell after the subscribe button. Crushing the like button also lets me know you're liking what you see from me, you're liking what you see from this channel, and also helps the channel's algorithm massively.
I just want everybody just watch when he starts dancing.
Oh, trust me, I'm in the mood for dancing.
No, just watch it when he starts dancing. I still got the videos from the rave night we had.
Oh, I was boogieing. It was literally like watching Michael Jackson. Ooh, ooh.
I'm not saying nothing to that. I'll get banned off of you if I say something to that.
Yeah, she told me to be Oh, no. But yeah,
Oh,
and
yes,
also
indeed, no.
every time we go live, make sure you join us in the live chat because you get to have your debates with us. You get to tell us what you would like us to bring to Barrow on a more frequent basis, what artist it is, or even if it's an act, whether it be a ventriloquist, whether it be a comedian, whether it be a ballerina, who knows? Whatever you would like us to bring, you get into the live chat every single Wednesday and Saturday from 8 p.m. onward, and join the show. You get every bit of business from me. You get all the exclusive news that's come from Ed for the events, etc. Straight to me, straight to you. So from Ed to me, to you, to you to me.
No, I am not a chuckle brother. You're all right.
To me, to you, to me, to you, Ed.
No, yeah. No, to me, to you, it ain't happening.
Ed wants the attention. Don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. I like attention, just not that sort of attention. Right. On that note, I'm going to go, and I'll see everybody on Wednesday.
So that is going to be everything for the show, guys. Ed, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
You will do. I'll shout you tomorrow. Speak to you soon.
Speak
Bye.
to you soon. Bye, Rachel. I'll speak to you as well tomorrow.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Catch you
It'll be
later.
sometime in the afternoon tomorrow.
That's fine, no problem.
All right. See you later.
All right, catch you soon. Bye.
Bye. Wow, what an amazing show. Like I said, we're literally 3 hours deep. This is the longest show we've ever had on this channel. It's been absolutely cracking. It's been fantastic to have you all here. I've seen you all in the chat. Some of you have been trying to be, smart alecks. And some of you have actually been genuine and putting some questions and stuff like that into the live chat also. Like I keep saying, if you get in the live chat on a regular basis, you never know what comes. You'll get up to date with every kind of announcement that is possible. But that is going to be everything from me tonight. I will see you all on Wednesday, my dudes and dudettes. I'll see you all Wednesday, 8 p.m. for the live show. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been your hostess with the mostest, Joe Small. I'll see you next time. I'm now going to go chill out for about half an hour or so and then go off to bed. So thank you all so much for watching. God bless. Take care. Good night. And
Pirates we eternally are challenging the sea. With the waves to rest our heads, ship beneath us as our beds. Hoisted high upon the mast, our Jolly Roger flies. Somewhere in the endless sky, stormy winds are blowing high. Waves are dancing, evening comes, it's time to sound the drums. But steady men and never fear, tomorrow's skies are always clear. So pound your feet and clap your hands till sunny days return. Yo-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho-ho. Yo-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho. Yo-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho. Yo-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho. Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship out Binks's brew. Wave goodbye, but don't you cry, our memories remain. Our days are but a passing dream, everlasting though they seem, 'neath the